stream?
Yeah. I just.
See, are y'all coming to Dockside?
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you better get it together, boy.
Who, me? What's wrong with me?
Sound a little hungry.
Hi. Really? I had them donuts. We did say those screens are very brighter, right?
Yeah. It is a TV screen, you know. It looked pretty good on Evan's TV when he posted that shit.
Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool.
Alright, let me get the
The motherfucking Stowery. I'm gonna play that pussy shit. I told you, boy.
Alright. You ready to do this?
Yep.
Friday vibes, you know the drill. Episode 66 live is about to go down. Hit the link.
Did I nail that?
That was fucking. The drill. Episode 66 live is about to go down. Hit the link. Friday vibes, you know the drill.
Yes.
Episode 66 live is about to go down. Hit the link.
Damn, that thing was.
Friday vibes, you know the drill.
Going
Episode
down
66
now.
live is about to go down. Hit the link.
Getting after it early. That's what you should say on there.
Friday vibes, you know the drill.
I hate how it does that
If you
shit.
put it on vibrate, it'll go away.
We could
Yo.
have been superstars.
Remember, we was jacking cars. Jordan said driving cars.
I know, dude. It's so funny when he like.
Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Good.
It's so funny when he raps because like the lyric. I mean, you writing your own song.
Man, here's a totally different tune.
Totally different tune. All right.
It's funny as shit.
Ready to do this?
Are you?
Yeah. Bomb.
We got our outline.
Yep.
Damn, I need hand me a paper towel. Damn, allergy. All right. This is not safe for you. Yeah, I'm definitely wearing pants out there.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
Our mic's working. Is your shit?
Test.
Yeah, you're good. All right. Are you fucking ready?
Bomb.
All right. Woo. Yeah, remember the kid close enough to your mic.
Yeah, I'm good. Fall back.
Hey, he fall back. Speaking of that, the time change is coming soon, isn't it?
Fall the fuck back.
Or I guess it'll be spring forward.
March 20-something.
Yeah. All right. Got to talk a little war, then we'll get
Let's
happy.
get it.
What's up, and welcome to Around with the Boys podcast. On this show, we talk about life, sports, business, and all the cool shit in between. I'm your host, James Rackley, and along with me, as always, is my co-host,
Johnny Dunleavy.
Mr. Johnny Dunleavy. So sit back, relax, crack you a cold one. Happy Friday, because we are day drinking.
Oh, yes. We are. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Around with the Boys, episode 66. It's Friday, February 25th. It's 80 degrees and sunny here in Wilmington.
Yeah, it's awesome out.
Yes, and I can't wait. It's springtime's around the corner.
Yeah,
Best
so
time of the year.
we saw the weather forecast today, and we were like, man, we gotta get this done early so we can go to Dockside.
Yeah, doing this at high noon. Live again as usual. Twitch.tv/AWTBpod and also our YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Follow us, like, subscribe, you know the drill. And call in, 910-726-3900 if you want to be part of the show.
Yep.
If you want to come on the show, holler.
Yeah.
Uh,
I mean, if you want to come on the show, hit us a message on anything. Anything he just said, send us a message and get on, and we'll set it up.
Yeah, we
no
will see
problem.
it. Yeah, it doesn't
And
matter.
also,
It
if
can be
you
remote.
have any thoughts about the show, leave a voicemail.
Yep.
We'll play it live on the next show.
For sure, and we can just remote you in, and it don't matter. You can do it from your house, you know, I mean,
Mhm.
as we did it with motherfuckers from Ireland.
Yeah, dude. Still, if you hadn't checked that out, check that out.
Yeah, how's your week going?
You know, this week was better. You know,
Yeah.
better than the previous week. So,
That's good.
you know, marching forward in life, and me and Taylor have been building some shit.
Yeah, I see that
I've been learning a lot.
out there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
good. Good to know.
Yeah, it is, man. So one day when I have my own house, I'll be able to build a lot of different things.
Or fix many things.
Yeah, either way, man. So that's been
where
cool.
the money's at.
Oh yeah, service.
Having to pay. Yeah.
Yeah, service is definitely where the money is. Like I'm sitting here thinking, probably a good business idea just to have a full service squad of like,
No doubt.
like think about it. Like I broke his faucet the other day,
Yeah.
and it's still broken. But if we had,
I just ordered a new one on Amazon yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
but I'm just saying, like we could. I don't
Yeah.
know. That's something to think about. How's your week been?
Man, it was good.
Yeah.
You know, work's popping off, starting to get busy again. And
Yeah.
we just plug along. The trucker shortage, the trucker rallies or whatever, like not really affecting us. And
Yeah.
by the way, if you're old and you've been thinking about like becoming a trucker, do it because
Yeah.
those dudes, I can tell you right now, the rates are so high they
Yeah.
are banking. I don't know if there's a trucker out there not making $100K at least.
Yeah, when he said that the other day, I mean, you just need a high school education, right?
Yeah, I mean you got to be over 21
Well, you got to go to driving school.
and driving school and all that, and you also have to have some balls to drive those things.
Yeah, for sure.
But oh boy, the money's
Dude.
there. And it's you're your own boss a lot of times.
All
If
right,
you have
man.
the capital to buy your own truck,
Yeah, do that.
now you're doing it.
Dude, Taylor was telling me that Scene, who's been on the show, he had uncles that
Mhm.
drove trucks. One of them drove like 2 million miles,
Yeah, it's crazy.
like over 2 million.
I mean, dude, we think like, oh man, I gotta drive to Charlotte tomorrow. It's like 200 miles.
Dude, la-di-da.
These bros put up 650 miles a day, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. From like when I unload furniture, you know, up at the store,
Yeah.
like, dude, I've seen the insides of those trucks, the people that sleep in. Dude, it's kind of badass. You can make your little place awesome.
I'm telling you, and the ones that are crafty,
Yeah.
it's legit living in there.
Hell yeah, dude.
So,
And I mean, I would definitely do that if that's your second home.
yeah, shout out to the truckers, man. Like before I got this job 6 years ago, like,
Yeah.
you don't think much about them. And when you're on the highway, you're like, Jesus, get out of the way.
Yeah.
Now, bro, nah. I'll switch lane. I'll block. I'll set picks for them. You need to get in the other lane,
Yeah.
bro? I got you. 'Cause
Yeah.
They make the world go round, man.
Well, if anything, COVID taught us, well, opened people's eyes to like how important,
Big time.
those things are.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I mean? So what we got on the docket?
Anyways, listen, we're going to touch on this Russia shit, like, very quickly.
Yeah, probably a little 5-minute segment. That's it.
Yeah, I got some beef with the trash company. I need to talk about this old-ass rock
Mhm.
that scientists found. New Music Friday, and just positive vibes from there. So we're going to get it's on everybody's news. Everyone knows what's going on.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like we have to address it because it's it's like the biggest war in Europe since World War II.
Yeah, and I would feel pretty bad if we ignored it. First of all, shout out to the people of Ukraine.
Yeah. I literally when the invasion started the other night, I literally
I couldn't go to bed, dude. I just kept refreshing
I like
Twitter.
instantly said a prayer and like my eyes were glued to the TV and I fell asleep with it on the news because
it's horrible.
It is, man, and
I was telling you about this earlier. This is like the first like real war.
Yeah.
Where we have social media. And we have access to like video. I mean, this shit's happening almost live.
I mean, you're seeing it in real time.
In real time, yeah, and it's
devastating. So real quick, just to touch on it, like a couple things. Why did Putin do this? Okay, because I feel like some people will just, for those who don't watch the news often, like me, I'm a kind of a junkie, like with it. I'm all in. So why did he do it, man? So this guy was a KGB officer, right?
Yep.
And he was a part of the Soviet Union, okay? And when that fell, I mean, this guy took it personally. Like this is his sole mission in life is to bring back the Soviet Union, okay? Now, I was listening to part of his speech the other day, 2 days before he invaded. He was talking about how, like, you know, Ukraine was just a colony invented by Stalin. Like, they're not a real country and this, that, the other. And so that's one thing, like, he's wanted that back. But to me, if you think about it, you know, Ukraine, compared to all the other countries, he already has Belarus under his control. So go back and look at the old map of the Soviet Union. You got Belarus, Ukraine, like, and then all these little countries around them called the Baltics, right? So I'm sitting here thinking, you know, obviously he would go to the hardest one first, which is Ukraine. That's why he wants Ukraine, because he thinks all these little countries around and all the ones I just told you about, he considers them all part of Russia, part of the Soviet Union, the Russian Empire. Okay, this man thinks he's Peter the Great or whatever. Like, he's the man. So anyway, he's going to go after Ukraine first, which is going to be the hardest, and what everybody's seeing. Why is it so hard? Because they're prepared to fight. They're dug in. Okay, so one badass story thus far is from that little island called Snake Island.
Yep.
Okay, everybody's seen it on there now. Like, the Russian warship said, hey, you know, surrender, lay your arms down. We're a Russian warship. And there's like 13 dudes.
12 dudes.
12 dudes on this little ass island that said, Russian warship, go fuck yourself.
Literally quote. That's
what they said. Those are their last words. And then, boom, Russia blew them out of the water. But this reverberated all throughout the country because of what John said, social media.
Yeah.
Because what's crazy is, and this is what I don't really understand quite yet, and I think Putin, maybe he doesn't want to show how he would knock out internet power and how he would disable a country like that yet, because like you said, there's plenty of video of the war happening all over social media.
Yeah.
Why is he allowing that to happen? And I think once he starts getting really violent, which I think is going to happen, that's off.
Yeah.
Internet will go down over there.
Right.
Because, and this is why I say that, so he came in, he had 3 attack points, okay? You know, north, east, and south. So he came in, right, and it was kind of, he had met a lot of resistance. But now they're kind of getting through, and now they're about to invade the capital city, Kyiv, right? So today they said, all right, anybody who can hold a gun, come get one. Talking about the citizens of Ukraine. Come get it. Doesn't matter who you are, how old, come get it because we're shooting. They told them to make Molotov cocktails at their houses. So what they just did, okay, Russia just fought a lot of the Ukrainian soldiers. They're still fighting them. They got missile defense systems that are still active. But what he just did is gave license for the Russians just to shoot anybody. Because now all those citizens are going to be soldiers. So now the Russians, they have liability. I don't know who's a bad guy, who's not. In terms of their eyes.
Right.
So now the whole civility, don't shoot civilians, is about to go out the window.
It's about to get real.
This is what I think. It might not happen this way, but this is how I would see it.
I did also just read about 2 hours ago that the Ukrainian president, Putin basically and his team agreed to have negotiations with the Ukraine president.
Yeah, right.
But, like, look. You just don't trust anything he says.
No, you can't, because he said this whole time he wasn't going to invade.
For 8 years.
Yeah, but this whole thing is, it's been going longer than anybody really talks about because he's been just chunking away at it. But this time he put 200,000 soldiers around the country. But let me just, wrap it up. Yeah, keep going here. So anyways, so that's happening right now. And the reason you hadn't seen, like, all kinds of crazy missiles being launched in there because he doesn't want to necessarily destroy the infrastructure because he wants to use it.
Yeah.
So that's why it's going to be a guerrilla warfare fight. And we just saw before we came on air here that they're sending in Chechens, okay? to go fight too. So he's bringing in other little countries.
Mm-hmm.
And I think his real desire, obviously, is to get the Soviet Union back. Then he wants to split NATO up. So he might attack a NATO country, but to do it or flirt the line with it, because he wants to have control of Europe. Like, he wants to be the sole power of that whole part.
Yeah.
So he wants to split up NATO, and he wants to push the envelope to see if he could chink their armor.
Yeah.
You know, maybe without not fighting them yet, but he's gonna go ahead and get his land back because Ukraine's not part of NATO.
Right.
That's why we're not fighting.
That's
right
the
now.
whole shit. Yeah.
So he's doing it tactfully. And to all y'all that are like, "Oh, these sanctions, dude," he doesn't give a shit about those sanctions, man. The Chinese, you honestly think Xi Jinping didn't know he was going to do this?
Yeah.
He knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Chinese are 1 billion people. 1 billion.
Yeah.
Russia, they could work out some trade deals, and then you got the little North Koreans that are Chinese little like that's their puppet. Like, they tell them what to do to cause a shitstorm in the world. All this stuff, man. And I'm telling you, next on the list, like, Russia's going to take Ukraine. I'm sorry. Like, I know Ukraine's putting up a good fight, and I'm praying for you guys. But at the end of the day, if you think that he's not going to finish this shit that he just started,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, "Oh, the world stage is dude, the cat's out of the bag now."
Yeah.
Right? He's a bad man. He's evil, and everybody knows it. And he's just fucking rolling with it now because there's no going back.
Yeah. There's no pulling away.
You get what
now.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you've gone this far. You've finished the crime.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen. So next, though, be on the lookout. China's gonna take Taiwan because China. I don't know if y'all saw it, but as soon as this shit started happening, they said, "Don't compare Taiwan to Ukraine."
Yeah.
Because China said that they, in their mind, Taiwan is China.
Yep.
It's a part of it's already been a part of China, so they don't need the pretext to do anything. They're just gonna take it when they're ready, so that they won't compare that. Anyway, I'm just saying it could heat up even further, and just, I don't know. Pay attention, man, because this is world history, like, happening before our eyes. Like, Europe is not going to be the same after this. I can tell you that. Like, Europe, he's disrupting the order of Europe.
Yeah, the geopolitical structure over there will change.
Yeah, this is a fact. So, like, here's what you should do: go on YouTube and see the country boundaries of Europe over the past, like, 1,000 years. You can just type that in, and dude, it is. Did I talk about this last episode?
Mm-mm.
Oh, but it literally looks like a gyroscope. You look at it,
It's like a changing map.
and it's just changing back and forth like little colors.
Crazy.
It is insane. Yeah, like Europe throughout history, it's nuts.
Yep.
So anyway, check that out. I'm praying for all you Ukrainians. Like, y'all are the bravest people.
Seriously, it's ridiculous. And like those 12 soldiers
yeah.
on Snake Island, inspiring their country.
Mhm.
And last person,
Yeah, hit them up with this.
that goes to Kiev. Whoever you are, keep doing what you're doing because you are the baddest man on the
Tell
planet
him
right
what
now.
he did.
He is in a old model fighter jet, and he has already taken out 6 to 7 Russian fighter jets
Yeah,
by himself,
yeah,
just flying around, hunting. So whoever you are,
that's badass.
Godspeed.
Yeah, salute to you. And like I
Salute to
said,
you.
salute to all y'all Ukrainians. God bless. So now we're gonna move from
Whoever
What?
you are that was driving the Waste Industries truck the other day.
yeah. So we're moving,
I got beef with war with the
we're
garbage
moving
man.
from war in Eastern Europe to waste industries.
Yeah, with the war with the garbage man, dude. So my garbage, I put it out Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
This past week happened to be recycling day, so both cans go out.
Tuesdays your trash.
Tuesday nights I put them out. They come Wednesday morning.
Wednesday's trash day.
Yep. So my home office looks out the front window. Trash man come. All right, great. I'll put the cans away in a little bit. About 20 minutes later. Now, mind you, Waste Industries was bought by this. It's like GFL, Green.
Yeah, dude.
Light
Every
for
time I
Life
see it, I just think,
Industries.
go fucking long.
yeah.
You know?
Okay. Yeah.
You know?
So, but when we got the cans 3-4 years ago, they
Yeah.
were the old Waste Industry ones. We're the only ones on the street with these old ass cans.
Mm-hmm.
So this box truck pulls up, this GFL box truck. This man hops out, just takes the cans off the side of my street, puts them in the back of the box truck, and just leaves.
Just took your trash.
I was
cans?
like,
He didn't drop new ones.
no. So I immediately get on the phone. I'm like, hey, what's the deal here? Like, this guy just took my trash cans. And she's like, oh, you had, we went to branding or whatever. You had the old cans. I said, yeah, it's fucking great. He didn't drop new ones.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, we have another truck coming around today with new cans. I said, okay, that's great. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I get a call back, right? About 10 minutes later. Yeah, actually, your cans aren't going to be there tomorrow. I said, okay, so what do I do with, I'm out of luck. She's like, sorry, they'll be there tomorrow. And they came the next day, but no notice, no email. I mean, goddamn, you emailed me the bill.
I don't understand. How did the follow-up truck, like, what happened to that truck?
I might have broke down. Who knows?
No, dude, that's not how it rolls.
Listen, all I know is
so what did you do with your bags of shit?
Well, I mean, luckily, when I take the trash out Tuesday nights, I empty every can in the house. So, like,
Okay,
it
so
was fine.
all
And, I
right.
mean, the next day, they were here by 10 a.m. yesterday.
See, we have.
But I just watched this. I was staring out the window. I see this truck pull up. I'm like, what the hell are they doing here?
Yeah,
And he takes the cans, and I'm expecting him to pull 2 new ones out.
yeah.
Nah,
Nada.
shuts the damn thing, hops back in, kept going.
Dude, the trash. All right, first off, the whole trash industry is insane.
Yeah.
Like, if you're
They make bank, though.
if you've never been to the dump, you need to go right now
Mm-hmm.
and just see how wild that is.
Yeah. The big magnet trips me out.
Dude,
That thing.
yeah, the magnet's nuts. And then just like here, just seeing the mounds of shit. It looks like Fort Fisher, like the war, like the
And that's
like the
just
Civil
here.
War grounds. But it's like, and you just see these little pipes coming out so that it doesn't blow up everywhere.
Yeah.
But dude, you go to the top of that thing. I mean, it's like being on a mountain.
I mean,
You can see all of Wilmington.
yeah.
It's crazy.
But think about, like, how you set up a trash disposal in a city. Like,
Yeah.
it's a huge issue. Oh, you go to New York City, dude,
Oh, dude.
they don't have trash cans.
Yeah.
They just throw the bags of trash on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
And then the trucks come by and get it.
Rats everywhere, because that's how it was in New Orleans. And as soon as I got there, I'm getting in the hotel and I see like 2 rats.
There's got to be a better way.
There's got to be.
Because it just, that's a big industry, though. I mean,
Dude, it's a massive. Well, think about it, dude. Like,
but homeboy came up, stole my cans.
well, that's some bullshit.
I
well,
mean,
honestly,
the
it's
new
only,
ones are nice.
that's great and all, but like you. Nah,
A
man.
simple email to tell me
No,
that's happening.
dude, that's like some Time Warner Cable shit. It's like, we're so big. Like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You gonna get another trash can service,
Yeah, I don't think
and
so.
then you're gonna wait another week for those cans to come by.
Yeah.
So, but I could, as a consumer, I hate that. Like, you got me by the balls, and you just take full advantage of it.
It's called monopolizing.
Yeah, it's terrible, man. And that's why government sucks at everything. Because they're just, I'm saying, like, because they're just a big entity that just sucks at doing shit. Because it's like, who cares? What are you gonna do? Like, get it from somewhere else.
Who knows?
Oh, I can't. Well, that's why you sit at the DMV. That's why it's so miserable. So we're,
The
go-
DMV.
but you,
Is
that's
there
what
a
I'm
more miserable place, though?
let's see here, dude.
Like, it wouldn't be that bad if
No.
people were happy.
Well, at least, like, I think the most miserable shit in the world, it has nothing to do with, like, the government, but, like, going to the doctor when you got to fill out all the fucking papers.
Yeah.
Especially when you're sick and you go to a new place and, like, oh, you feel like absolute shit. Huh? Well, here's 10 pieces of paper that you got to read all these questions.
Yeah, 525,600 questions. It's like, have you had this? Have you had that?
Dude,
I mean, I get it though. I mean, they have to know, but
do they? When I'm here,
do they?
when I'm at MedEc and I'm just like, dude, I'm here for fucking COVID. Do you need to know about, like, the surgeries I've had when I was a kid? Like, no, dude, I'm here to get the fucking test
Yeah.
and get out of here.
You're treating me for the
Yeah.
same thing that you treated the other bajillion people in the last
Yeah.
year.
I just want to go back outside in the parking lot because I'm fucking tired and sleep beside this old guy that I parked next to. Because when I went there, dude, there was like 5 people sleeping in their cars.
Just waiting.
I was number 6. Yeah. It's just had my hat down and, like, just I was out.
Damn.
Just had my phone on loud. But yeah, everybody's out there sleeping.
When I went to the Med-Act a couple weeks ago when I had COVID,
Yeah.
Emily dropped me off. I got kind of fucked. 'Cause I didn't realize you can't wait in there. You have to fucking wait in your car.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, damn it, man. So I go outside, and they have 2 benches outside. This is the Med-Act, right? Like military cutoff.
Yeah.
And it's like 9:30 in the morning. And the way the benches are, they're facing the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And the, like, fake marble whatever out there is
Yeah.
just a mirror into my eyes. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And this other guy walks out, and he sits on the other bench.
Yeah.
And I couldn't take it. For 30 seconds, I already felt like shit. And so I stood up. I picked up this big cast iron bench. I turned around. It's like that scene in Men in Black when
Yeah.
he drags the table. when he's taking yeah. And I turned that motherfucker around and put it down, sat on it, and was just staring at the wall. But I could see. Yeah, the guy next to me looked at me and kind of chuckled. And I was like, you go ahead and do it too. I ain't going to help you. But
Yeah, dude.
just pick it up and do it.
It's so funny how other people know, like, when somebody's just having a bad day and they're just like, they just do some off the wall shit, and you're just like, man,
It
I
took
hear
no
you.
longer than 30 seconds
Yeah,
for me to
but
go,
it's like-
fuck this.
Yeah, well, just like, don't fuck with that guy. Like, this dude's having a day.
Yeah,
like,
he knew.
let this shit go, man.
Yeah,
Like for real.
sucked. Okay, so speaking of old shit,
Yeah.
I came across this shit today, and this happened a year ago, but I just don't understand how we know this shit. Okay, so here we go. The title on my outline is Old Ass Rock.
Yeah.
Okay, so an ancient volcanic space rock was found in the Algerian Sahara Desert, and it may provide scientists with insights into the building blocks of planets. Dubbed Erg-Check 002 or EC002, the meteorite is believed to be a remnant of a protoplanet dating back 4.6 billion years.
Yeah.
About the time when our solar system was being formed, which means they believe that this meteorite is older than our planet that they found in the Sahara Desert. The coarse-grained brown space rock, which is studded with green, yellow-green, and yellow-brown crystals, was found by meteor hunters in Adrar, Algeria in May 2020. Unlike previously found meteorites, which comprise a kind of volcanic rock called basalt, Erg-Check 002 is composed of andesite. Though common in the Earth's subduction zones, the areas where tectonic plates have collided and one has been pushed beneath the other, andesite has rarely been seen in meteorites.
Whoa, so is that how they're dating this thing?
It goes on.
Okay.
The researchers who published their findings in the journal PNAS on March 16, 2021, believe the fragment was probably part of the crust of an ancient protoplanet, a large rocky body in the process of developing into a planet. They speculate that the baby planet got destroyed or was devoured by a bigger planet during our solar system's formation. Yeah, maybe Earth. This meteorite is the oldest magmatic rock analyzed to date and sheds light on the formation of the primordial crusts that cover the oldest protoplanets, the team reported. Since no known asteroid resembles EC002, the researchers suspect that no other remnants are left from these early times. They either fused to form other planets or were destroyed. They said, quote, "When you go close to the beginning of the solar system, it's more and more complicated to get samples. We probably will never find another sample
No
older
shit.
than this one," end quote. How in the world can you determine that this fucking rock that you found in the desert is 4.6 billion years old? I need to know these answers.
Well,
Like, who? How do you do that?
all right, dude. Did you look up carbon dating?
And it said, no, I didn't look up carbon dating. And it said,
This carbon dating says carbon dating only works for objects that are younger than 50,000 years.
well,
So that doesn't work.
Nope.
So then I'm like, how do they tell a damn meteorite? You know, this is a method, dude. Radiocarbon dating is what they're going with.
radiocarbon dating. But I'm saying these scientists found this shit in a desert.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it says it was fused or devoured by a larger during formation. So, I mean, it could just be a part of our planet. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but they're sitting there saying that it's older than our.
Right. It could have been formed.
Okay, I get what you're going.
And then
at.
when Earth formed, it just got sucked in with it.
Yeah,
So I'm saying it could just be part of our planet.
I think a lot of these guys just find an old ass rock and they know it's old as shit.
I'm telling you right
and
now,
then,
I saw a
they just
picture
start
of it.
just flapping some bullshit.
I saw a picture of it. I never in a million years, if I looked at that thing, I bet, sweet rock. Keep going. That's it. I mean, cool looking rock. What do you want? I'd never would. Oh, that's the oldest rock in the fucking world.
Dude,
But that's what it is.
what you got here is a big old ball of poopy or whatever the hell it was in Joe Dirt. What do you didn't even see that movie,
What'd
did you?
say? Dude, bits and pieces. I mean, get
You're a
off my shit,
clown.
dude.
God dang, dude. Oh my God. Somebody call in and just clown this dude about his fucking movie selection. All right, dude. Well, this fucking rock, whatever, dude. The thing is just chilling in the Sahara Desert.
Mhm.
That's probably why they thought it was unusual. This random ass rock, or did it look like the other rocks there?
I mean, they didn't show the other rocks there. They just showed it.
This one fucking rock.
This one fucking rock that is like, I mean, it looks cool. There's no doubt about that. But it's just fucking a big old rock.
I don't understand. Yeah, dude. So shout out to the chat. I don't even.
Josh, yeah, I know. He just clowned me. The guys on our FIFA team look like Joe.
Oh,
Dirt.
what's up, Irish Evan? So we're sitting here talking about this this rock that was found, and we're trying to figure out how these cats determine how old asteroids and meteorites and everything is.
Yeah, Evan, they found this rock in the Sahara Desert in Algeria. They said it's 4.6 billion years old. How the fuck they know that shit? Also, have you found your jumping spider?
Yeah.
I'm curious.
So anyway, I just don't understand. I'm not a big fan. I mean, actually, to me, this goes to the whole like atheism argument, right? So scientists, the ones that are like the Big Bang created everything, so it's like nothing created everything, and it's essentially the same thing argument with God. I don't know where young James is, but I need him right now. Because, like,
He's
you
in
know, if
Nashville.
God came from nothing and made everything, that's the same thing as Big Bang. Like, there's total correlation there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like, the scientists, for me, man, they're allowed to say whatever they want because it's just a theory anyway. This is what pisses me off about science. They'll sit there and look at you and tell you this shit, you know,
Yeah.
and it's a theory. They don't know. But
Yeah.
then, if I don't believe them, I'm the crazy one.
Yeah, and it's kind of with everything. I mean, I would look these scientists dead in the eye and go, how the fuck do you know that?
Yeah, and I'm sure that. I mean, they got explanations. You should have done some. We should have researched like how.
Well, I
they
didn't see it until like an hour before we did
Yeah,
this.
yeah, whatever. But how they come up with it.
yeah, whatever. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
But I'm just saying, dude. I don't know. I take all that shit with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I think the cool shit for me though is the multiple dimensions.
Yeah.
But before we get on with it, no, I got a slight beef with you, and I'm with you here. They can't tell me exactly how old the pyramids are or the Sphinx and all that, but they can tell me how old a fucking meteorite is.
Yeah, and the other thing
That's
is
what makes
all
me
those,
mad.
All those rock formations are like structure formations are all in the same line around the globe. That's the craziest shit.
Yeah, well, that's ancient astronaut theory shit. But yeah, like all the pyramids, like all over the world, are set up on like the electric grid lines, the natural grid lines of the Earth.
Like if you took a globe and marked them around the Earth,
yeah, all the
it
grid
would
lines.
you could literally draw a perfectly straight line connecting all.
Yeah, that's wild in itself. I mean, and you can go down a whole wormhole there. But yeah, somebody let us know how they can sit here and tell me how old a rock is from deep space, but they can't tell me how old the pyramids are and why the Sphinx, exactly how old that is. Like we got rough estimates and all that, but they can get this down to what 4.6 billion years and some change. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Somebody help me out with that.
Yeah.
If we're total dumbasses, let us know that too.
Yeah. Which is, I mean, I'm fine with.
Can you have me a beer?
Whatever.
please?
I just so confused. Oh, it's more like how does this do this shit? You know,
Yeah.
doesn't make
I
any
don't know.
sense to me. Oh, I forgot to unplug my work phone. It's popping off.
Jeez.
Sorry, kid. New Music Friday. Let's bring the vibes back.
All right, vibes back in.
For you rap fans out there, young Kodak Black dropped a new album called Back for Everything. We listened to a few songs before.
Yeah, dude.
If you're into Kodak, you'll like
Kodak is a unique ass dude.
it. Very unique individual.
What I like about Kodak, yeah, I mean, some of his shit is annoying as hell. But what I like about him is, dude, the money hasn't changed this man one bit.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like he still shit. He says things exactly how he feels. You know, he still lives a certain way. I mean, he's trying to clean up, I guess. He says in his songs.
as we know, it still gets him in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, but my
while
point
he
is,
recovers from his leg shot wound
yeah, dude, he's just, yeah,
at Bieber's Super Bowl party, which is like, bro, how does that even happen?
idiot.
Yeah, it has so much security there. What the fuck?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, dude, I just like him because he doesn't. He even said in one of them songs we were listening to, he's like, man, I don't talk about just like how rich I am and all that. Like, of course he does a little bit, but like, he talks about real stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I like about him.
The first song's actually really good. He had a line in there that said, I never drive home the same way. He's the only people
Yeah, he
follow
talks
him.
about real life stuff.
Also dropped today, Earth Gang from Dreamville. Their album's called Ghetto Gods. They're very unique duo, and they work with everybody. So check that out. And then I guess we time travel back to 2004 because Avril Lavigne dropped a new album called Love Sucks, and sucks is spelled S-U-X. So
No,
we're
it's not.
definitely in 2004.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Not only that, Dashboard Confessional, which I don't know if you remember them. They had a song called Screaming Infidelities. They're very emo shit.
Fuck no, I don't know that.
And they're very emo. And this is such a typical album name for them. It's called All the Truth That I Can Tell. So anyway, if
Right.
you're into that kind of shit,
Speaking of all this shit, so I've been working with Taylor a lot, right? And
Yes.
obviously, Taylor listens to the country.
Mhm.
Taylor is seen, the guy with the hair. Like, dude,
his mullet is just
that shit's intense.
fucking
But let me
gorgeous.
tell you something, dude. Those Pandora stations,
he still
country-
uses Pandora.
or whatever it is, dude, but country music has the most cheesiest, corniest, constant love songs
Yeah.
ever. That's what pisses me off. But then when the real country music comes on, like the real songs,
Mhm.
those are awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, how? I'm like, Taylor, like, play those. Like, all I'm hearing is sappy ass love songs, or it's just annoying as shit.
Well, it's like it's the same thing with rap, dude. There's
Well, yeah,
there's entertainment artists
yeah,
that clearly were pushed because they maybe had a good image, whatever. It's not good. They don't do it themselves. And then there's the real artists. It's the same thing in country. Like,
I mean, I hear you, but I'm talking about the contradiction of like, hey, man, we're rough, rowdy rebels. We fired at the drop of a hat, but then it's just they're sitting there just just crying their eyes out over some. I mean, I thought you were a cowboy. You know what I mean?
go to the saloon, man.
Well, my thing is like, watch any cow. They keep going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're alone. That's what they do. It's just funny to me. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm not.
I'm not dissing.
For me, there is a certain time, place, and environment for me to enjoy country music.
Well, there is badass country music. That's
Yeah, for sure.
that's the cool
There's
shit,
a lot
like-
of shit that's very good, but like, if I'm maybe on a boat and it's nice and the vibes are good, we're playing country and everyone's singing. Yeah, sure. Will I belt Alan Jackson with my brothers? You damn right I will. Right? Like
mhm.
that song "Drive."
Yeah.
When Daddy let me drive, that shit's a classic, dude.
Yeah.
It's a fucking classic.
But
Just
dude,
know-
and like I don't know, maybe some of it's sensitive. Like there's this one song about like literally called "I Wish Grandpas Didn't Die" or something.
my God,
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like,
don't we all?
yeah, and I'm sitting there like trying to work, and I'm like, damn, I need to take time out, like, cause I'm teary eyed,
Dude, y'all are tripping, man. You need to get the Sirius XM login and throw it on the radio.
Yeah, I guess I
love listening
do.
to that shit
But
during the
anyway,
day.
so there's my little dig on country. Well, I guess it's just the playlist. I don't know, man.
It's the Pandora. It's the
But I will say, isn't it interesting how music matches the vibe, the tone.
music is everything. Brings all sorts of people together.
It does it in movies, like television, and
Yeah.
then just in your atmosphere, like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like if you're in your feelings, man, you play music.
So
that
like for instance, we're about to go after this show. We're about to go to dockside, have some beers on the water, watch boats go by. What are you trying to hear?
Oh man, what am I trying to hear? See, like good fun country probably wouldn't be that bad,
Yeah,
right? In that situation, I'm willing to hope, and I hope people look at the fucking weather
yeah.
early enough in the week to prepare. But I hope there's someone out there with a guitar and a microphone,
That would honestly, dude, that would make my
and
week.
then I wouldn't care what they're playing.
Yeah, that'd make my week, my month. And dude, if they're out there playing with a guitar, I guarantee you they're gonna mix some fun music like classic
For
rock,
sure.
some country, some Jimmy.
When people do covers that are
Dude.
excellent,
And plus, they can do covers a certain way.
yeah,
You can have your vibe. But to me, if I had a bar that was on the water, you damn right I'm looking at the weather forecast, and I'm gonna have some musicians on standby,
yeah,
like being ready at the drop of a hat. 'Cause,
Yeah.
dude, how easy is it, dude? You have your acoustic guitar plugged up.
to an amp.
That's it.
You just need an extension cord.
Extension cord, an amp, and a microphone,
Yeah, it's great.
and I guess a little preamp.
Yeah, but
And
well,
that's it.
that's what amps are for.
Yeah. Well, either way.
But it's truly all you need. It's pretty awesome. You can even that bump box up there
Yeah.
has a guitar line input and a microphone input. That literally is an amp. You could take that out there,
Yeah.
plug your guitar and a microphone into it. and
Because
do it.
is there any better time than day drinking?
No,
No.
there isn't. Especially the older you get, the more and more you love it.
Yeah, it's way better, and because it's more positive. I feel like when nighttime comes, it's like
Yeah, sometimes things get hectic at night.
it gets
It's
hairy,
like,
man, past a certain time.
Yeah, you're like, I don't want to be here anymore.
yeah,
Shit
yeah.
starts to
But in
annoy
the
you.
daytime, dude, you're all about it.
I'm telling you, if you're
crazy.
drinking a beer in the sunshine, there's not a thing in the world that could.
Yeah. You
Fuck
know what?
you up.
I'm sitting here thinking, like, because I want to go So we have bars in Wilmington. So say if Rounders came to Wilmington, they were like, where do we go? Like, dude, we would go bar hop, the cool places to show off Wilmington. We talked about it like when we first started.
Yeah, doing around the boys bar crawl.
Around with the boys bar crawl, like, but we want to go to y'all's bars, like to our listeners' bars. We want to travel there, do an episode there, like on the road.
Hell yeah.
So I think at some point, if we get to financially where we could do that and have the time to do it, like I think that would be the coolest shit in the world.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that now. We could come to Raleigh and do cool shit like that. But
Nah, I'm talking
also
about,
real quick
what?
while we're on this, Live Nation and Bo Gunn here in Wilmington have been absolutely crushing it with the concerts. The amount of shows that were announced this last week, insane. I mean, we got Sylvan Esso. I got tickets to that. War on Drugs is coming. Who else? Sylvan Esso's playing at Greenfield Lake. That's gonna be epic. Tame Impala. I mean, the list goes on and on. So, yeah, shout out to those guys real quick.
Well, good for them, man.
And if you're there and you have VIP tickets, you can go to the Megacorp Logistics VIP Lounge at Live Oak Amphitheater.
Cool.
But day drinking is the best, and I can't wait. What time is it? In about 3.5 hours, we'll be out there.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll send some videos. All right, let's move on to sports to wrap it up. We don't really have anything to put wagers on because there's like nothing on right now.
Yeah.
But a couple things. I touched on this last episode of one before, the Saudi League and what Phil Mickelson said.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy, he backtracked hard.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
What he said was outrageous.
Yes, because I was like, dude, you don't fuck with. We have traditions. This was golf was all about.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna do that.
Well, even like you literally just pointed out that what they're doing is completely inhune, but you don't give a fuck.
That's what it was a bizarre statement.
Bizarre statement.
I was like, what are you, hammered? Like,
might have been. So that statement, he single-handedly ruined that. Those dreams are up in smoke. No one's doing it.
No.
Daytona 500 winner Austin Cindric.
Shout out to him.
23 years old, guy's 6'4".
Yeah, and to me that's a pretty large individual to be cooped up in a race car because I don't know if any of y'all even watch NASCAR, but when they do the camera in the car,
wild.
It's wild because these guys you can't even move your fucking head.
No, your head is strapped in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, and your body's barely – do they move, I mean, maybe 3 inches at the most with their feet and their hands.
Yeah.
Like, and otherwise they're still.
Yep.
It's incredible.
It's crazy. The Daytona 500 that he won was his 8th career professional race start.
Yeah, 23-year-old young man.
I mean, catapulted.
Yeah, and that's the thing, though. They and it was kind of funny. I was listening to some NASCAR shit beforehand, but they were like, you want to win Daytona as early in your career as possible.
Yeah, because that's what
most guys.
Yeah.
But most guys get over like a certain age and they just never ever, like some of the greatest never won it.
Yep.
And it's just like it's kind of a luck thing.
Yeah, NASCAR is crazy too because like, it's a point system, kind of like European soccer or whatever. Most points at the end wins the trophy.
Yeah.
But the Super Bowl, the biggest race of the season is the very first one.
Is the first one.
Yeah, crazy.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it's weird to think about.
But I mean, it makes it a big deal though, because everybody's it's on.
Oh, it's a whole deal. I mean, it's not just like a racing fan thing. It's a spectacle. I mean, people will go to that and then never watch a race the rest of the season.
And it's still one of the funnest things we've done as a crew, like a crew of friends.
I've been to 5 races.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah.
But I want to go to another one, especially now that fucking COVID's over, basically.
I mean, the best part about it is you're allowed to bring in a cooler.
Dude, yeah.
To your seat.
Yeah.
It's the greatest thing ever.
I mean, and dude, of course, like, the fried food trucks out front are impeccable. Like, the food trucks are ridiculous.
Best funnel cake you ever had in your life.
Dude, man, we were 18. I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes.
That's fucking hilarious.
I couldn't even breathe that night.
What was
we were drinking like Budweiser and cigarettes. It was the All-Star race.
No, that was Joey's 21st birthday.
No, it wasn't, dude. We were 19. We were up there and because I was living at home. We went up to Charlotte to see Jordan. It was the All-Star race.
Oh, no. Okay, yes, you are right. And then we went to another one where we all dressed all ridiculous.
No, that was the one we all went to. Yeah, we were 19.
Was that the one?
Dude, we were I know we were 19 because of all
this is the coolest part of the story.
Yeah.
Is the dude directing people where to go to park.
Yes.
Sent us down the wrong thing. We had literally, I'm talking literally, the closest parking spot to the fucking thing.
Dude, we were in VIP parking.
Yeah, we weren't supposed to be there, but the dude fucked up.
We were right there that all the vendors, all the sponsors, and there is 8 of us packed in a Dodge Durango.
Yeah, the Dango.
With fucking beers all over the place. Like I said, we're way underage. We get out and just start drinking.
We're all in.
And they're handing out.
Cut off jean shorts and cut off
Yeah, we
flannels.
dressed up like to make a joke out of it or whatever, being little dickheads. But dude, they were just straight up handing out cartons of cigarettes and dip all over the place, and we just did it up. I mean, we lived the part.
Dude, yeah.
It was awesome.
And Ross and I dragged that big ass cooler into there, and we were just.
Yeah.
And they were handing out NOS Energy. This is when
that's
NOS Energy
yep.
drinks had just started. They were handing them out when we were walking out, and we were like, "Oh my God, yes!" Because we were talking, "Oh, we're going out in Charlotte, you know."
Yeah.
That didn't happen.
That didn't happen, dude. But anyway, so you go to a NASCAR race. It's a badass time.
Yeah, it's badass. College hoops. I don't know if y'all saw what Michigan coach Juwan Howard did after the Wisconsin game, but brother, you just got beat by 12.
Yeah.
And you refused to shake the coach's hand. To be fair, the Wisconsin assistant reached out to like kind of stop him, be like, "Hey man, like I'm trying to shake your hand." And when he did that, it pissed him off and he snapped. But he straight up threw a punch. It was like an open hand slap to the side of the Wisconsin coach's head.
Yeah, you don't do that, man.
Nah, suspended the rest of the regular season.
So here's the deal, dude. Yes, I know from coaching experience you get heated when you coach. I get that. But at the end of the day, you got to remember, especially him. I mean, I was in my you're the adult. You show the example.
Dude,
you're the leader.
You're the head coach of a huge program.
You're a grown-ass man getting paid millions of dollars. I'm talking about, like, you should be in tune with your fucking emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not a fucking child.
Child.
So, I got one word for that guy, and that's clown.
Clown.
Like, you are a fucking clown, and it's embarrassing and all that shit. But anyway, dude. So, Chelsea versus Poole Cup final?
Yeah, Chelsea versus. I forgot that's tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. if I'm not mistaken. Something like that. It's the Carabao Cup final. Chelsea versus Liverpool. It'd be a great matchup. I posted the video, but when I was talking about the Chelsea versus Crystal Palace game, I said Chelsea are notorious for winning 1-0. What did they do?
They won 1-0. And here's the deal. By the way, I hate Chelsea because my former coach, Gardner Webb, he was a big Chelsea fan.
Yeah, yeah.
And dude, we'd always have to watch those games. And even back then, it was only 1-0. And it was just like, I don't give a shit.
Then you got Liverpool on the other hand. Remember I said
Yeah.
the over-under's 3.5. Liverpool's damn good.
Mm-hmm.
They won 6-0.
Yeah. So anyway.
It's on Sunday. Speaking of that, the Champions League final was moved. It's supposed to be in St. Petersburg, Russia on May 22nd.
Whoops.
Yeah, not going to happen. So it's being moved to Paris, France. For those that don't know, the Champions League final is basically the Super Bowl of European soccer.
Mm.
I'll put it to you. It is if there was one soccer match in the entire world, obviously World Cup final if the States were there.
Yeah.
But other than that, Champions League final is the one I would go to.
That'd be cool.
Don't care who it was.
That'd be awesome.
Full slate of college hoops tomorrow. There's no lines out because they don't do that. Whatever. ACC game. Well, actually, we'll start with the ranked games. 2 p.m. at CBS. Number 6 Kentucky at number 18 Arkansas. That's gonna be a good one. Auburn plays Tennessee. They're both ranked. Auburn, man, they were number 1 and then fucking blew it. Kansas at Baylor. That's gonna be a really good game. 8 p.m. Number 2 Kansas at number 10 Baylor.
Mm-hmm.
And then 10 p.m. number 1 Gonzaga at number 23 St. Mary's.
Mm.
ACC-wise, though, we got Tar Heels playing NC State. That's always a big rival for them.
Yeah.
That's 2 o'clock. 3 o'clock, ACC Network. My Hokies play in Miami at the University of Miami Convicts. And at 6 p.m., we have the number 7 Duke Blue Devils playing in Syracuse.
They should win that. Dude, again, Duke, this is what they got to watch out for when you're making your brackets. Duke loses it in the end. Teams always come back on them this whole year.
It's been so nerve.
So if that's what's going to knock them out, it's going to be that shit. So just remember that going into your brackets.
It's
Sorry,
crazy.
Denny, but I've been paying attention, and this is how I feel about it.
It's crazy at the end of these games.
Mm-hmm.
It's they really let it go. I mean, they're up like 18 against Wake Forest.
So I don't know about you, but I intend to make a killing this March Madness.
Yeah, and like the paying attention part starts now.
Right now.
Yeah, or last week. definitely the conference tournaments.
And
which are
here's some
coming
thing,
up.
and dude, look back on the season. Like, look at the games where they've played, like road games. So this is what I'm gonna look at, man. In terms of the tournament, like when they play back-to-back games and all that, all in a short time span, all on the road.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to see, because, dude, I want to see when they get weary. I want to see what happens. I'm gonna dig deep this year into their turnovers and all this kind of shit and see what's going down, because that's at the end of the day, we always talk about how the refs in basketball and in football and any sport, they call fouls at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Not the whole time, but at the end.
Always.
So you got to look at the shit, how they perform at the end of games.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to focus on this year, because I think that's at the end of the day, especially with spreads going into whatever it's called, like that's it.
Yep.
Or spreads and over and unders, but like college basketball is fun to bet on. It's fucking awesome.
So fucking fun.
Because magic happens all the time.
Especially in the big dance, dude. It's the shit. Those 4 days are just.
Yeah, but I will say, if Duke doesn't make it to the Final Four, that's a disappointing season, because they have the talent to do it, but they have got to clean up their defense at the end.
Yeah.
And I guess I'm so heavy on Duke because, like, Denny, Captain DW, my roommate, but also they're the best in the ACC right now.
Yeah.
Like, Carolina's not going anywhere.
No. There's
Like-
no one's arguing that.
Fuck no.
So.
But anyway.
We'll check it out. That does it. We're going to Dockside.
Mm.
Sheesh. Catch y'all next week.
Cheers. Thanks, Chet. How long was that, John?
48. 46.
Short and sweet.
Fuck it. I got to get back to work before I do that. Spuds. Yeah. Yeah, Spurs are. We won't talk about it.
Yeah.